Hello ladies and gentlemen, so test number 3 we are on now. Our control test for the push-up. Now the push-up is an old favorite because it's incredibly effective for building up leg strength, core strength, shoulder strength, great toned arms, abs, you name it, the press up hits it. Now, one of the major things we are going to have to take into account here is that each one of you is different. Some of you are going to be very, very strong in your upper body. Others may be slightly weaker in your upper body. And we need to account for that. So it's important that you do the push-up that is right for you. We have 2 options. Option number 1 is doing a full push-up on your feet and hands. Now, for the sake of this video, you don't have to do it because I have a bad wrist. I'm actually going to do the push-ups on my knuckles. I recommend you do them on your hands or on some push-up handles if you have them. The first thing we're going to look at is the body position. So, we have one of 2 positions. We have a full push-up, okay? And it's very, very important when we have a full push-up like so, our bum is not too high, nor is it too low, okay? We're locked in a strong straight line like so. Our head and neck are completely straight and we are looking at a mark probably about 18 inches in front of our hands. That should help us to keep our neck straight. This is body position number 1 for the full push-up. Body position number 2 is exactly the same, only you drop your knees. You see I've just bent my legs there? That's the easiest way to get into your second position. Now this is for those of you who can't do full push-ups. Okay, if you can do a full push-up, do a full push-up, even if you only get 2 or 3. If you can't, then do them on your knees. It's entirely your choice, but make sure you are pushing yourself. So this is our body position. The second thing we need to talk about is the range. It's very, very important that when we do our push-up, whether full or on our knees, we are working until our chest is about a tennis ball's width from the floor. There, up. There, up. Notice how my body's still in a straight line? Up. So what you need to imagine is if there is a tennis ball here, my chest will tap it every single time. That is a full range push-up. If you're very, very confident and very good with your technique, you can even go till your chest skims the floor. That for me is perfection when it comes to a push-up, okay? So first part, we make sure our body position is correct. Whether we are doing it on our feet or our knees, the body position must be correct in order to be a full push-up. Secondly, we need to make sure we are lowering ourselves all the way down to the ground, okay? We need to get that range bang on in order for it to count as a rep. Again, if you are unsure, film it and I will check it. The third thing we need to make sure with a push-up is that we are going to keep our hands and arms at about 45 degrees. What we see a lot of is people doing push-ups up here. It's very, very bad for your shoulder. It can cause a lot of inflammation here and lots of issues. What we need to make sure is that the elbows are tucked down a little bit, about 45 degrees, and we move in like that. That's going to hit our chest properly, it's going to get our arms properly, and it's a safe position that we're not going to end up gathering injuries and you know, little niggles from. Now the first test is a max rep push-up. So based on the criteria, the form, the depth that I have just shown you, how many reps of a push-up can you get unbroken? Okay, and by unbroken, again, as with the squat, I mean constant movement, okay? So we need to be up and down all the way. Okay, what I don't want is you going and going down. Okay, we want maximum reps without taking a break. I want to know how many you can do. It's a bit of a test of your mental fortitude as well. How far can you push yourself past that point of fatigue? So this test is maximum reps push-ups without any break whatsoever.